Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, you can write down the question. The balance of trade. The balance of a trade shows a surplus of. The balance of trade shows a surplus of rupees 10,000 crore. Rupees 10,000 crore. And the import of merchandise and the import of merchandise and the import of merchandise is half of the export of merchandise. Is half of the export of merchandise. Find the value of exports. Find the value of exports. Once more, I will read the question. The balance of trade shows a surplus of rupees 10,000 crore and the import of merchandise is half of the export of merchandise. Find the value of exports. Now what is given, what are they asking actually? Value of export. So here the question is given the balance of trade. So balance of trade includes what? Balance of trade includes what? Anyone? Yes. Tell, balance of trade includes what? What all things are included in the balance of trade?
Value of imports of goods and value of export of goods.
Value of import of goods and value of export of goods here. And here merchandise means what now? Only the visible goods. Okay. So in the, you can, what is given, that is value of export of goods. I mean export of import of goods. Balance of trade is given. You have to find value of exports. Balance of trade is given. How much is given?
10,000 crore.
10,000. Okay, now in this one more explanation they have given that is related to import is how much? What is given that? How much is given? Import?
Import is half of export.
Okay, half of export. Okay, so what is export here? Any whenever you don't know any number, what you will keep?
X.
Yeah.
X and Y.
So X is what now? No, we are taking something. Import is given half of export. So export, do we know export? Do we know export?
No, ma'am.
No. So what we should do? It can be taken as
X.
X. Okay. So we are taking export is equal to X. So what will be import? What will be import? Half of export means what will come?
X by 2.
X by 2. So import is equal to X into half is equal to X by 2. Now you can find out, right? Now you just apply balance of trade formula is what?
Value of export of goods minus value of import.
Okay, I'm just writing now here export minus import. It can be asked like this also. That is why I am giving one question like this. Okay. Just find out now. Irfan, write down the question. The balance of trade shows. Irfan, are you writing?
Yes.
Okay, write down the question. The balance of trade shows a surplus of rupees 10,000 crore, and the import of merchandise is half of the export of merchandise. Find the value of exports. Did you write, Irfan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, balance of trade is given, that is rupees 10,000. Import, what they have told you, that is half of the export. Export also, it's not given. So we are taking it as X. So what will be imports here? That will be X into 1 by 2 or X by 2. Now apply that in the balance of trade formula. Balance of trade. How to get the balance of trade, Aditya?
Export minus import.
Export minus import. Now you have the value for export, you have the value for import also. Apply that and find out what will be the answer. They have asked you only the value of exports. Just write the answer in the chat box, okay? Those who got the answer, you can write that in the chat box. Exports only they have asked. So this question, you can write only the export. Okay, all others, I want you to complete and write the answer in the chat box. Everyone. Neha, did you get the answer? Neha, are you there? No. Sharath, what about you?
Ma'am, 20,000.
I told you answer, you put it in the chat box, right? So 10,000 is equal to x minus x by 2. 10,000 is equal to x by 2. Then x is equal to 20,000. So when you are writing, please write the unit also. It has mark. Okay, now the next question. Everyone completed, right? Anjo, did you complete?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Elvina, done, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now next question, just write it down. Find current account balance from the following. Find current account balance from the following. Find current account balance from the following. On one side, you write items. One side, you write items. Other side, rupees in crore. Below items, first one, export of goods. Export of goods. Here, 80 crores. It is 80. You write in like that, 80. Export of services, 20. Balance of visible trade, 50. Transfers from one country to another, 5. Now here, just see what is asked. The question is find current account balance. Okay. Now just think that what all will come under current account balance. What all should be taken? Just see. How do we get current account balance? What all things are included? Aishwarya, do you know?
Trade of goods, services,
Hmm.
then visible items,
Hmm.
factor income from abroad, and
See,
transfer.
all the things with the net. In the sense, export and imports will be there. That net will come. Okay, export minus import. So balances will come. All the balances will come in that each category. So it should be visibles, then invisibles also. Visibles and invisibles should be included. Find the answer and write it in the chat box. Irfan, Aditya, Sharath, Shubham, all switch on your video. Now, current account balance, what all things we should include? Okay. Only one answer I got in the chat box. What about others? Others, please complete and put it in the chat box. I told you what all will come under current account balance, visibles and invisibles. So find out what is there in the table, what all comes under the visible and what all comes under invisible. Find out. Add it, you will be getting current account balance. Anjo, you got the answer? Hmm?
No, ma'am.
No. In this, what is given related to visible trade? Anjo? Okay, let me ask the first point onwards. Here we have got export of goods, export of services, balance on visible trade, balance of visible trade transfers from one country to another. Export of goods comes under visibles. Export of services, that is invisible. Transfers invisible. Balance of visible trade is given separately. So this balance of visible trade includes what? Balance of visible trade. Anjo?
This will.
Balance of visible trade includes what all things? Tell. Anjo? Because whatever is given, it's not compulsory that we should take everything. What about Aditya? Balance of visible trade includes what?
Export of goods.
Export of goods and
Balance of visible trade.
balance of visible trade. Visible trade includes what? Balance of trade. Okay, this visible term you leave it. Balance of trade. It includes what? BOT includes what?
Imports and exports.
Imports and exports, right? Now here they have given separately one export of goods. Do we need to include that? So that's what I told. I told, you need not take this export of goods because this balance of visible trade, it includes already the export of goods. So we need not take that. So just see what is given thoroughly. Sometimes they may give you like this to confuse you. Okay, so balance of visible trade includes export of goods. So we need not take the export of goods separately here. So what all things we have to take out of this 4 category? Anila?
Exports of services. Balance
Because
of
that
trade
comes under which category? Export of services comes under which category? Visible or invisible?
Invisible.
Services.
Invisible.
Invisible. Okay, so export of services comes under invisible. Transfers from one country to another also comes under where?
Invisible.
Invisible. So you got 2 things for invisible. Visible, directly they have given balance of visible trade. So that can be included in the visible. So at last, When you add visibles and invisible together, you will be getting current account balance. Now find out. See, whenever you get a question, just see and understand thoroughly what is given. They will not give you directly the things, and it will not be that easy for you to find out. They will give you some tricky points and all in between. Now, you might have got the answer. Put the answer in the chat box. I want everyone to write the answer in the chat box fast. Take visibles and invisibles only. Sometimes there will be a repetition, or sometimes things are included in the other. So you have to understand which one is included in what. I want everyone to put the answer in chat box. Fast, fast. Yes, Alvina, correct. Only two, three have posted the answer. Others? Sneha, did you get the answer? Sneha, is there any problem? Irfan, did you get the answer? Just speak up. If you are not able to get, I will explain once more. See. Sneha. Everyone, when you are writing the answer, please write with the units. Okay, they have given in the question in crore. So with the answer, please write with that unit. If you write simply the answer, you will not get mark. Sharath, did you post answer?
Ma'am, 1 second, ma'am.
Sharath, in the visible item, what number we have to take? Sharath.
50.
50. Okay, correct. Then invisibles we have to take. In this invisibles, what all comes?
Transfers from one country to another, and
Okay. And
export of services.
export of services. So all together, how much now?
75.
75 crore. Okay, now next question. See the question, next question also, when I'm giving, just find out what all things are given and take only what is needed. Okay, next question, write it down. Find the balance. Find the balance on the balance of payments account. So here what they have asked you to find, understand what it is. Find the balance on the balance of payments account. full stop, is the overall balance of payments, is the overall balance of payments, balances, is the overall balance of payments, balances. Whether it is a balance payment, balance of payment is in balance or what, that is what they are asking. This also write as two sections, like items on one side, another side in lakh, capital account balance, so here directly they have given capital account balance. It is minus 400. Value of imports, $150. Value of exports, $450. Unilateral transfers, $100. Balance of visible trade, $200. Now, what is the question? Just read once, Aditya. Read the
Find the
question.
balance on the balance of payment account is the overall balances.
Okay, here balance of payments. They are asking you balance of payments. What is the formula to get balance of payments? There are two accounts. How it should be? What is the formula to find balance of payments? Aishwarya, do you know?
Current account plus capital account.
Yes. Current account plus capital account. And you know that if we add these two, it should be in zero, then only it will be in balance. Okay. Now see what all things they have given, what all will come under current account, capital account, and now do the solve it and find out whether this is in balance or not. This is also something they have given here tricky. Just understand it thoroughly and do, okay? Aishwarya, what do you mean by value of imports here?
Value of imports is 150.
No. What do you mean by that? Value of import means what?
This is the value of goods that has been imported.
Is it written goods alone?
Goods, services. and everything.
Goods and services. That's what I told. When they have given something, just understand the question properly. If you have got the answer, put it in the chat box, okay? Those who got the answer, please post it in the chat box.
Yes, Mitla. And
Anybody got the answer? Okay, one answer have come. I will tell, wait. See, what you have to check, whether is it in balance or not. That is the question. Now, one more thing I wanted to tell you. Listen carefully. When we talk about current account, here just to see what all things they have given. Here, what all will come under actually the current account? What all will come under current account? Or otherwise, in general, what all will come under in the current account?
Imports and export.
Okay, imports, exports, then
Unilateral transfers.
okay, transfers. I'm just writing as transfers. Okay, then anything else? No, right? So imports, exports, and transfers will come under current account. Capital account, they have given directly the capital account balance, right? So that can be taken. Why do we say import and export? When we talk about import and export, it includes only goods and services. Transfers are not included. Okay. Now, balance of visible trade. Why are we need not take this? Because when we talk about value of import, it included the goods. It includes goods also, services also. So this one need not take. So current account from this question, if you see, from current account, this question, if you see, we have to take value of import, value of export, and the transfers. Now, when we talk about value of export and imports, there also something is there. Okay. Current account, value of exports. Is it plus or minus now? Yes. Do we? Huh? Do we?
Minus
Yes, minus value of imports. Then what we have to do? We have to take the transfers plus transfers. So here we got the current account balance. With this, what we have to do? We have to add or reduce the capital account. Yes, we have to add or reduce. Tell fast.
add.
Okay, we have to add. Oh, sorry. We have to add capital account. Now, what is the value of export given for you? Does somebody please tell?
450.
450 minus import
150.
150.
150 plus transfers. How much?
100.
100 plus capital account. How much? What is the answer? Capital account. How much it
Minus
is given?
400.
Is it plus 400?
Minus
Minus
400.
400.
Yeah, minus 400. Now, 450 minus 150, how much?
300.
300 plus 100. Here I'm changing this plus 2. Okay, let it be there only, otherwise. Okay, here 400 plus minus 400. What will be the answer?
0.
0. So whether this is in balance or not?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So please, that is what, whenever any question is given, please see what is given. Then according to that you do. Okay. All of you. Okay, then did you copy it down? Everyone, those who didn't get the answer, please copy it down. Bye everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.